Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of fixed amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. The date, March 17th, 2014. Happy St. Paddy's Day. I have Irish blood in me. 6:02 p.m. Mountain Daylight. Time would translate into 0002 UTC on the 18th of March 2014. We're listening to W1AW's Propagation Forecast Bulletin on the 40-meter band. It's still daylight here now until about 7 o'clock p.m. local time. I wouldn't expect to hear a lot on this band, but the noise level is remarkably low here right now. W1AW Slant 7 is on the air. I can't operate on this band, unfortunately. I can listen, but I can't transmit. I did find, however, that I can, in fact, force feed this vertical antenna on 30 meters. It takes the transceiver a while to find a match, but it can find it. There's the lower edge of the band. A lot of noise here, though, and I wouldn't expect it to be very efficient. This is the band for which the antenna is optimized. A 22-foot tall vertical base loaded with 50 picofarads of capacitance so that it resonates on 14 megahertz. It's about 3/8 of a wave long and makes for a very good match and a very efficient radiating element. So it is a very good antenna for this band. There are radials underneath the deck. It's mounted on my deck. The noise level is pretty rough here right now, though. W1AW coming in pretty well here on 18 megahertz. This antenna, I can force feed it on this band and it works very well. I just recently had to repair the feed line junction. One of the feed line junctions was shorting out or something, must have gotten water in it. So I get a better match, except on 21 megahertz now I can't make this thing match the antenna. But it is just about exactly a half wavelength long on 21 megahertz. Let's see if we hear anything. Well, there's probably DX under there. Either that or another W1AW. I guess they must be going around the country or something trying to get worked all states W1AW on a bunch of bands or something. That would be my guess. I've worked them a number of times. I just recently went on that trip, you know, to Wyoming and did some mobile and portable operation, contacted W1AW in various states several times. Not a lot of activity here, though. Good strong signal on 15 meters, though, from W1AW yet. I heard them on 10 meters a little while ago. I think that interesting propagation anomaly that took place while I was at the Stargazer Ranch is still going on, but unfortunately there's a hill in the way now of the over-the-pole propagation. So I actually got better, I actually had a better system at operating portable with a battery than I do here at the base QTH, except for 20 meters maybe. But it's largely because I had a good line of sight in all directions. The noise, look at how low the noise is though. But because this antenna is just about exactly a half wavelength, 22 feet, it presents an impedance that this transceiver just cannot cope with. Even most antenna tuners have trouble with that. I did design an antenna tuner that will tune that kind of antenna. I made a video of that. If you want to search my 1,200 and some odd videos and see if you can find it. Good luck. It's probably in the amateur radio playlist. A tuner that will match almost anything, or something like that. Low noise here too. I've been hearing signals here. And this antenna will force feed on this band and work pretty well. I can also shorten it and make it resonate on this band, in which case it works even better, as you might expect. Not hearing W1AW here anymore. See if there's anything else. Now, when I was in Wyoming, I often heard freebanders right down about here, just below 28 megahertz, and occasionally also in the ham radio band, which I would advise you freebanders, it's not such a good idea to do that in the ham bands, because some radio hams have some pretty good technology. They might be able to catch you. But we don't care. If you want to have your good times below 28 megahertz, no, it's not doing me any harm. In fact, it's kind of fun to listen to you guys sometimes. Let's just check out the Chaos Band. Channel 11. Somebody about smoking reefer? I don't do that. I have enough trouble motivating as it is. Smoking reefer would make me an absolute lump of useless protoplasm. At least I know that. Probably make this stuff sound funny to me. 27.085 megahertz. As it is now, it just sounds sort of... What is that guy doing? Sending a test tone or something. Well, this part of the spectrum is open, obviously, and that's what I use this Chaos Band for, is beacon, to serve as a beacon. Go to SSB, you can hear the carriers. With that, I think I'll stop yammering. The bands are not too bad here, but boy, in that part of Wyoming where I was, with that kind of those conditions and that kind of clear shot in all directions, oh, that was a great spot. Too bad I didn't get the kite sloper to work on 160, but there's always next time. Stan Jabalisco, W1GV, Whiskey 1, good vibrations. Signing off for now, 73, and so long.